Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium.
This one belted deep left field on its way.
When the season ends, is baseball really over?
Here's Francisco. Lindor. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Myers makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Norby pulls it down, and that'll do it. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off,
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Xavier Edwards.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Line drive. Nimmo snags it, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Left field, Nimmo ranging after it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Jonah Bride. Swing and a ground ball. And that'll do it. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. In the air, right side, Sanchez. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, out, 3. Double play, and the inning is over. No runs. Back here in Miami, and now Matt Mervis. And the first offering is not close. To third. Vientos whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Davison De Los Santos.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second
He's
for
out.
1. Over to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Derek Hill, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Alcantara back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Alcantara, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And it's fouled away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Juan Soto now grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Lindor on third with 2 out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Plenty of time to first, and that is the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. And a foul ball. To the right side, McNeil. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense worked behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards will hit next. Ripped on a line to center. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Doubled in his first AB. And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Outside,
that's out.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing.
Now pitching for
runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 so far.
Henriquez.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's one down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Late swing fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. Got him! Nice play. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. A single his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Nimmo headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground at first, Mervis. He's on the bag. They limit the damage here. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Myers.
So digging in, Dane Myers. And he's already singled in this game. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Mervis off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Base hit right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now at the plate, Derek Hill. Up the middle. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. On to the top of the 5th week. New inning. Getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. That one pushed foul. Enriquez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity,
Inside,
but it moves a ton and it stays down. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Inside, ball 1.
Vientos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Rips one to right. 2 down. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. A switch hitter batting right. This one lifted in the air, left field. 1 down. Now it's going to be Connor Norby. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about third but won't take the chance and heads back to second. And the batter now,
right
Jesus
fielder,
Sanchez. 0 for 2 in this one.
Sanchez.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Jesse Winker. Going away.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Fought off. A foul. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And
now
there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, Tyrone. Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Mets. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. In the air, right field, Soto. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. Swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch. Strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Nimmo running hard to get it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. 1 out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Now pitching for New York.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Edwin Diaz.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure
0-1's the
stroke.
count.
Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And that's
off the plate.
The inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
I wouldn't throw him
2
another
strikes.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Myers headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Derek Hill on the ground. The flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to.
Pitching for the
So runner at second, 2 down.
Number 7.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. Taylor going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catch.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Inside, just missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 1.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. Runner around third. Safe. 4-3. They take the lead.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one the other way. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one and had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Connor Norby. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Fires to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's going to be Jonah Bride trying to deliver as the hero. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Outside low.
1 ball,
and
2
the count
strikes.
1-2. Buto is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had...
And it gets by him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's Austin Riley. And that is out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that that is a big first out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Harris, the runner at third. Albies over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Battling here as he fouls it away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball.
First and third, 1 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Slides, but it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Everybody's going to be safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jurickson Profar in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys. guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And it's fouled off.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and on the mound today, a guy. On the ground to short, Arcia. On to first. He's out. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Pitch misses there. And a count even 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Harris makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Angels go quietly there. Still behind. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. Anderson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kelenic getting the start in right. In the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And there's a foul ball. And that one sliced foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Man, that got him square in the mask. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 1 out in the second. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, a double and a run scored his first time up. That's towards center. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one smashed down the right field line. Lunges, but can't make the catch. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward sizing it up. And that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Back in Anaheim. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Hit weakly on the ground. Arcia on the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Albies handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Action in the Angels bullpen. Hans Kraus preparing to come on if needed. Quijada getting cranked up as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the... Here's Profar now.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 52.
And a foul ball. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Ball 1 there. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, knocks it down, and it's off the bag. Neto for 1.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to left his first time.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
This one in the air. Rengifo. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Shortstop.
Now
Orlando
a chance for
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. Swing and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. And it's 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. They don't come much closer than that. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Popped up. Albies. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 9th.
Here's Joe
center
Adele.
fielder, Joe Adele.
Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ward swings through it for strike 1. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. Adele rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Now
that ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Jorge Soler. Ward on third. Trout at first. 1 gone. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And that drops foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Angels get one on this double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the fourth, and now Michael Harris the second. That one outside. Ball one. Fouled off left side. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next, Brett Vanna, second base.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Rengifo, and he beats it. He's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's Austin Riley, 1 for 2. That misses, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Rengifo for 1. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. On a line. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Zach Neto. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to go. Bummer also getting ready. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Lopez fires. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one.
pitching for
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Flied out his first time.
Here's Johnson.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Doubled his first time up. That one down the line. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Angels get one with a solo homer. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Kraus back to work and delivers outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball,
he got away with
strike.
one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now pitching for the Angels.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, and Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Profar in the box now. Takes strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Swung on, belted. Profar gives chase. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air, left field, down the line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the
runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He's already homered in this game. Shoots a line drive single into right center. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 4. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Here is Yoan Moncada. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, left side. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Neto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies fires over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Angels 6. And the top 6. And here is Jared Kelenic. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 57 warming up as well. They say away.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Headed towards the corner, makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. The Braves down to their last out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just
From Daikin Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Oh, that got him.
It got him.
First
Take
batter
first.
of the game is hit by the pitch. Here's Ketel Marte.
Well, a rough start to the inning on the mound right there. He's just simply trying to lock into the strike zone, but instead he lost the handle on that one, and now he's got a base runner.
Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Josh Naylor in the box now. Takes strike one. First and second here, no outs. And fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Gurriel. Liner snagged it first. So 2 down now, and here is Jake McCarthy. And he swings over the top there.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This to third. Paredes fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. First pitch, not close. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A massive home run. It's 1-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Fastball almost got him there.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, Suarez. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, right side. Over to first.
Out.
That's the third out. We're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at one apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a breaking ball misses outside.
One ball,
Valdez,
no strike.
multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. One out, bases empty. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Pena throws to first in time. And now, Geraldo Perdomo. He swings and fouls one off. Tied up here in the early going. That's a little bit low. That's to third. Paredes tosses across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Burns back to work. Swing and a ground ball on the run, sent it over to first, out. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Jeremy
Pena, up next for the Astros. Right side, Carroll nabs it. 2 up, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Out to short, Perdomo. Throws across the diamond, and talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches.
Que me refresque la memoria. No me acuerdo bien, ¿no?
Top half of the third inning, and now here is Corbin Carroll. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Got him swinging.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. They didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Out to short. Throws to first. They get the out on Marte. Here's Josh Naylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one ran inside, almost got him. This one in the air. Paredes. Under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order.
Oh, sí, ahora
Back
sí me
here
acuerdo
in
ya.
Houston, set for the bottom of the third.
Sí,
Here's Ben
pero ahora está un poquito
and a foul ball.
ocupado, no ha hecho mucho live.
Journey that's so interesting. From a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Jake Myers digs in now. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance.
That one is absolutely belted. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single.
Dale, gracias, no hay problema. Paso por aquí.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
De vez en cuando, porque yo no estoy haciendo videos.
Run scoring it back.
Pero me voy a poner así para eso.
So good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now, Isaac Paredes. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense.
Está todo mío, bregamos ahora, déjame yo comer algo ahí.
Defense is the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
Sí. Tengo que prender más directo, sí. Y subimos video.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. This one's out of here, into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
Pero ¿qué juego tú me veías jugando? ¿Cuál juego era que tú me veías jugando?
And now it's Christian Walker. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. Man at first, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Moreno makes the catch. That is the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Oh, sí, el 24. Sí, yo lo jugué. Yo lo tengo todavía. Pero como salió esta, la 25, quise.
On to the fourth. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And the first offering is not close. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian Abreu up and throwing. Scott getting loose as well. That one drilled left field. McCormick makes the play. One up, one down. And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. They say it went.
No balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Altuve handles it. The throw to first. Out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first. And Arizona is set down
Sí, estaba
1-2.
cuenta de Tito.
And we're back. Now it's the
Pero no la estoy usando mucho tampoco.
shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burns, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Man at first, nobody out. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Sí, también. Pero cuando la verdad que no soy yo cuando tengo micrófono, cuando tengo que seguir que lo vea. Yo una cámara también para hacer screen, así me ve la cara.
Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
The pitch. Started to swing, held up. Movement in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And a 1-2. That one way inside.
Sí, yo lo veo él.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Jake Myers. That's ripped, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve updated here.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCarthy trying to get there. He makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
So that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. This one in the air right field. Carroll moving under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Myers settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7.
Now pitching for Arizona.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Kendall Graveman. Foul ball. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first. First, Naylor steps on first for the out. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Ground ball right side. Toss to Naylor. Out. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Batting.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now Ben Gamel. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's going back. Back some more onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching for the
We're
Astros.
back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Contreras up and loosening in the pen. Or getting cranked up as well. Naylor aboard here at first with nobody out. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Popped up. Pena makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting,
here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Myers makes the catch. 2 away now. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Has grounded out a couple of times. And it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.